Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and go into our hologram. The button's right in front of you. Go ahead, press it, and it will open. And it's right there. Just go ahead and step into it. And as you step into your hologram, look around you. You're in this beautiful, pristine, virgin woods. The ground is a little wet from the rain we had this morning. There's a lot of foliage on the ground. Ferns all over the place. It looks like an English woods because of the weather it is now. There is moss growing on one side of the trees. And it feels that it's been damp from the rain for a couple days already. So just keep walking this trail that we have. Look around you, observe, smell, touch the ferns. The water is cold, isn't it? The woods have eyes. Can you feel them? Can you feel those eyes on you? No, nothing to be afraid, just to be aware. Always stay aware. There are falcons. Can you hear them? Screeching. Keep walking the trail. At the end of the trail, there's a cave. As we go into the trail, into the cave, at the end of the trail, it's dark and damp, cold. There are torches at the mouth of the cave. Go ahead, lit them up with matches. And keep walking inside. About 100 feet from the entrance, the cave opens up, and it's no longer wet. But it's spacious. It's huge. There are crystals around. You could say that the walls have growing crystals. There is water, like dripping water. You can hear it. Drop, drop, drop. That's the only sound in this cave. Just Take a good look around. Here they come. Those who wanted us to visit here. They are stepping forward into the circle of our light. And then there's one member, one individual, who's holding a light, which is more powerful than the torches we're carrying. This staff that he's using is producing a magnificent white light that lights up the entire space. He comes forward and introduces himself as Merlin. Keep in mind that Merlin is not a person. Merlin is a title. Many people have had the title of Merlin throughout the ages. This individual in front of us is today's Merlin. So we greet them. They greet us. A meeting of the mages, shall we say? It's like meeting long-lost family. It's a Friday after all. Fridays are the days that we get together with friends and family. We just don't know where we're going to see them. But this time, this side of the family wanted us to visit them. There's much congratulations going around. There's much gratitude going around. Much celebration. We've made it. You gotta celebrate the small battles. But today we're celebrating the big war. The war that's lasted over 3.5 million years. We're celebrating winning for the light. This lifetime was a ride or die lifetime. There was not going to be another chance. It was it. And you chose the winning side. You were not tempted by them. There is much gratitude for you. There is much rewards coming your way as well. Your abundance flow is opening for you to live in abundance. See, it's okay to want to help others. That's okay. But you also have to enjoy life. Have you heard that it's as good to give as to receive? That's right. It's okay. Give yourself permission to receive and to enjoy the fruits of your labor. That does not mean you're not here to help others. Actually, I do not like the word help. If you feel the energy of the word help, it comes from a sense of superiority. I like the word assist better. Do you feel the difference? It's okay to assist others. But first you have to assist yourself. We're all here. We're all here because we all work together. It reminds me of the fable of Aesop, the brothers, where they said that if the brothers were to be separated and each one go their own way, they could be easily broken. But if they were to band together, it would be harder for the enemies to conquer. And they did a demonstration of twigs. One twig breaks easily, but when there's many twigs tied together, it's harder to break. That's why we made it this far. Although humanity doesn't get along, and we know that we don't. There's a lot of conflicts out there. Somehow, we banded together. And that's why we're here now. So congratulations. Now is the time to thrive. No longer survive. No longer give everything away and make sure you help everybody else but you. It's time for you to thrive. Give yourself that permission. God, the creator, universe, source, they want you to enjoy life. You can ask them. He's right here. Ask if it's okay for you to enjoy life. Ask. Don't be shy. We also have visitors from other places like Lyra, Big Bear or Big Dipper. That's where they live. The feline people. It's a little bit intimidating. They look like the big cats. I'm talking about the big ones, like the lions, the tigers, the cheetahs, the leopards, the jaguars. They also look like the little cats that we have at home. Very royal. Go ahead and mingle. Merlins have to talk with each other right now. Go ahead and mingle. Good job. Did you see? They all know you. Your work does not go unnoticed. It hasn't been unnoticed for quite a while. There are many more out there that want to talk with you. They're all seeing, but they due to the status of the planet, they cannot come. We're in a confinement. Nobody can come in, nobody can go out. But they're all dying to talk to you. I told you before, you'll be like a celebrity. Once it's lifted, once they lift the controls that are out there for the others to come in. But I always just stay aware. Awareness is the key. Did you talk to the Creator yet? This might be the time that you can get together with the Creator and ask for access to systems. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I don't know why, but we all suddenly have capes. And I quite like my cape. When you turn around fast, really fast, it kind of goes flying. It's really cool. Everybody else is wearing regal clothing. Really nice. But we suddenly got capes. Our Arthurian friends. Quite happy that they continue to work with us. Pleiadians. All the others that inhabit the earth right now. They have a representation of each here. It's a big cave, I told you. And everybody is at their most polite. So, have you given yourself permission to allow your divine flow to come to you? Because it's just as good to give as to receive. If allow yourself to receive, you can give it away. You don't have to keep it. If that's what you choose. Like we said before, you gotta allow the flow. And that doesn't mean you become the stagnant point of it. Allow yourself to receive and to give. It's got to be balanced, yin and yang. If all you do is give, then Source, Universe, Creator is going to think that you don't want it, and it's going to stop the flow. You got to be careful with it. You got to be careful. There's got to be a fine line. It's got to be balanced. Everything, it's got to be balanced. That's why it's as good as give. It's as good as, It's as good to give as to receive. Let's go ahead and thank our host, Merlin, for this wonderful gathering. Thank you, Merlin. Until we see again. We came in peace. We live in peace. Thank you. Thank you, everybody else. It was very nice to meet you. It was very nice to see you again. Until next time. We came in peace. We live in peace. Namaste. Go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as you come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together. Rub your face. And open your eyes.